Hey everybody, so it's time for another Feature Friday. Let's talk about the out-of-the-box capabilities of Lockout Tagout in Application Suite Manage 9.1. Let's get going. All right, so here we go. We are on a 9.1 instance here, and I'm just going to move myself over to Planning and then into the Safety section and down here to Hazards. And hazards is where everything begins. I'm going to go ahead and click on hazards. Fill the screen with existing hazards. You can always build your own, but in particular, I'm going to choose the electric hazard here. Notice that the electric hazard, like any other hazard, can have precautions defined to it, hazardous materials if you'd like, and of course tagouts. This particular hazard, we focused on just having tagouts. It could certainly have any of these other elements added to it. So you have to at least check tagouts. All right, so let's move up to the tagouts tab, and we can see the tagouts that have been created and are related to this particular hazard. We're going to focus on tag 222 here, and we're going to open that up and take a look at what those details are all about. So now we're going to move back over to Planning and Safety, and we're going to roll down into the Lockout Tagout application. Go ahead and fill the screen. Conveniently, tag 222 is at the very top of the list. Go ahead and open that up, and let's talk about its pieces here. So you'll notice that you can have a location and or an asset that is the focus of the Lockout Tagout procedure. Of course, you have a site, you have a required state you can choose or add, and then of course you can have attachments that maybe further describe the Lockout Tagout procedure. Then down here in this section is where you describe the actual operations that you wish people to take. So you'll notice that even though I'm at this higher level location, we have further locations here that are defined as circuit breakers in this case. And you certainly could have individual assets that are defined as well. And so the point is that for this location, which is a circuit breaker in this system, we have a required state that the locking device needs to be in. And there is an apply sequence to this step, not only the application of it, but then the removal sequence. And you can see we have two things to do here for our procedure. The first one, and then we do the second one. And then when we return this area back to service, we do the first one and then the second one. So this is where you define specifically what you wish folks to do when it comes to applying or executing the Lockout Tagout procedure. Okay, so where can we use these LOTO procedures? Well, several different places. You can certainly put them on location and asset records, you can put them in safety plans, and you can put them in work orders as well. So let me show you that. So first of all, we're going to go over to locations, and we're going to open up that location BR250. There it is. And if I go to the BR250 safety tab, certainly I see hazards and precautions and hazmat and such, but that's not where our Lockout Tagout procedures appear. So we go to the Lockout Tagout tab, and you can see that I had selected that hazard, which then of course I chose the procedure, and then I can see the procedures down here for people to follow. Okay, so on the location, after I've defined all these things, I choose the hazard, I choose the procedures, and there they are. That's one place. The other, as I mentioned, are safety plans. So let's go back over to Planning and Safety Plans. So there we are, Safety Plans. And I'm just going to choose one here. I believe I have it in there. Yes, the electric pole. So this is the safety plan for an electric pole. And of course you have hazards and stuff, but notice that there is a tagouts tab. And just as an example, of course, you have the hazard, and it has a slightly different tag out that we're using here for this particular type of device. So another example of where the hazards and tagouts can be used. And certainly a safety plan is a good thing to form because they can be reused, much like a job plan. And then, of course, on a work order, let's go down into the traditional work order tracking application. And I'm going to get a particular work order here that I have already formed. And if I go to its safety plan tab, of course, I haven't done any hazards on this particular one, but I have referenced the lockout tagout starting with the hazard. And then, of course, there's our familiar tag 222 process, and then it's represented here in the work order. All right, so there you go. Out of the box lockout tagout functionality right there in Application Suite Manage. Stay current, my friends. Enjoy the rest of your week.